And it's the boys that make the noise. The Mill Run Collision Center super late models are coming at you. Green flags out, we're racing. Bumpy Hedman, Doug Eck go into turns 1 and 2 side by side. Bumpy Hedman with the advantage coming out of turn 2. Eck will fall back to second. Knight in third, Scott fourth. Eck gonna keep on the outside. Let's see if he's got a run coming out of turn 4. Bumpy Hedman gonna lead lap 1. Eck second. Ryan Scott moves up to third. We got yellow car over in turn 3. Spun over there. Caution comes out for a car over in turn 3. All right, Bumpy Hedman gonna bring the field here. 2 green flags out. We're back underway. Ryan Scott nails the start there on the outside. Ryan Scott moves up to second. Eck back to third. Ryan Scott's found something on the top side that he likes. He's not done yet. He's gonna look on the outside of Bumpy Hedman, side by side. I think Scott had him at the line here. They're gonna go side by side. Scott's got the momentum on the outside. Bumpy fights back on the inside there, side by side, down the backstretch. Bumpy Hedman hard into the grass over there in 3 and 4. Brings out the yellow. Bumpy, no contact made with any car there once into the infield. Like some slight contact down the backstretch with him and Ryan Scott. Scott was rounding out your top 5. Ryan Scott takes the green flag. We're back on the way. Trouble, all kinds of trouble behind him. We're going to go right back to yellow as the start's not going to count. All kinds of trouble here on the front stretch there. Doug Eck getting a little bit out of shape on the start there, and nowhere for these cars behind him to go. Not sure how much damage we really have here, but looks like Andy Bazell, no issue. Dave Hess Jr. looking to the inside of Doug Eck. Hess is going to go up to the second spot. Move the 44 up to second. Eck falls back to third. Mike Knight in fourth. Jason Jinko rounds out your top 5. Trouble here for the 27, bringing out the yellow. Delaware here just came out from the pits. Gets trouble over in turn 4, bringing out the yellow. Green flags back out. Ryan Scott, your leader. Dave Hess Jr. in second. Hess not going to waste any time. He's going to take a look to the outside of Scott. Scott was running that outside line. He goes back to the bottom. Might not have been the right choice. Dave Hess Jr. goes to the outside. Dave Hess Jr. going to take the lead coming out of turn 2. New leader down the back stretch. It's the 44, Dave Hess Jr. Ryan Scott now in second. Doug Eck in third. Mike Knight fourth. Jason Jenko fifth. Jason Jenko trying to make a move to the inside of Mike Knight over in turn 2. Jenko gets ahead of Knight there. Knight going to try to fight back on the outside. Battle for 4th and 5th going on. Jenko's going to move up to 4th. Jenko able to slide right in front of him, the 9K of Mike Knight. Jenko's not done yet. He's going to set his eyes on the 20 of Doug Eck. Eck runs in third. Jenko wants that third spot. Jenko's got that 29J running down on the bottom pole along the side of Doug Eck. Battle for third. Yellow. Caution comes out. We got a car smoking out of turn 4. Mason was just getting pretty good for that third spot. 44, Dave Hess Jr. Dave Hess Jr. has taken off here, but the battle's picking up for the second spot. Jason Jenko looks to the inside of Scott. Scott holds on to second. Jenko keeps digging down on the bottom. Side by side coming out of turn 2. Battle on the tracks for second. 15 laps in the books, 10 laps remaining for the 44, Dave Hess Jr. Ryan Scott holds on to that second spot, now riding the outside again as he was earlier in the race. I was a little surprised that Ryan was running the top side and then chose to elect to go down the bottom. That's where Dave Hess Jr. made his ground on the outside, but nonetheless, good run for Ryan. Ryan in second, now starting to pull a little away again from the 29 of Jacob. Mike Knight is in fourth. Doug Eck is now back to the fifth spot. Dave Hess Jr. ticking off the laps here, 17 laps down, 8 laps remaining. Ryan Scott still running in second on the outside. Jenko's going to build up another charge down on the bottom, see if he can get that second spot. Ryan Scott starting to get a challenge again here from the 29 of Jenko. They're side by side out of turn 2. Those guys been battling most laps here for that second spot. Scott's been holding them off. Jenko's still digging down on the bottom here. With 4 laps remaining. Dave Hess Jr.'s changed the zip code here. He's taken off here, got a straightaway lead over your second and third place car. Best battle still on the track is for that second and third spot. They continue to go side by side. Jenko's there. Scott holds on again another lap here with 3 laps remaining. Mike Knight right there all over, ready to pounce with one of those cars, makes a move here. It's going to get interesting here. We got a lap car in front of our second place car. We'll see how that pans out. Ryan Scott now got to negotiate the 27 Delahoy. He puts the slider on Delahoy, no problem there, but he loses a little bit of grip there coming out of turn 2. They're side by side for second still. Dave Hess Jr.'s taking a white flag here. All eyes on the second spot. Contact made. Scott hit a rut there coming out of turn 4. Mike Knight's now going to pounce. He'll take the third spot. Jenko down on the bottom. Battle's now switched to third. Dave Hess Jr. is going to pick up the feature win, but who's going to get second? Who's going to get third? Second's going to go to Ryan Scott. Jenko gets third, and Knight gets fourth. tough racing for that second and third and fourth spot. All right, Dave. Congratulations on picking up the victory here. We'll make it short and sweet. Hopefully everything okay on the 44 car here, but started from 8th, still able to get it done. Anybody you want to put a plug into here?
You know, I got to just mainly thank my wife, Becca, and kids, and mom and dad. Without them, I couldn't be doing any of this. All the sponsors on this 44 car, there's a bunch of them new to us. I got to get working on that. I just hate forgetting anyone, but everyone knows who's on here, and they all play a big part in making this car so good. This thing's new, and man, that was awesome. I don't know what, towards the end there, we started, I think we picked up an oil leak, and my gauges were starting to show me, so I was about to pull off, but I think we were, you know, it ended just in time, so hopefully everything's all right, and we'll get this thing back and be back for another one.
All right, hopefully the car's okay. Let him hear, folks. Dave S. Jr. picking up the Mill Run Collision Center Super Late Model feature here.